council wants to take action on it tonight. If not, we can wait till the next meeting.
Since it's just a matter of adding the court onto an existing contract, and that just gave us.
Just a note what else.
Okay. That,
Do you want to give a quick explanation
Sure.
of what occurred and
Basically this morning, the mayor emailed me and asked why the courts were paying so much fees through official payment. At the time, me and him, we didn't know if courts used official payment, so I reached out to Judge Salamone in Indiana today, and they said that, yeah, they've been on official payments for the last 4 or 5 years. They've been trying to negotiate a deal with them, but they want them into a 5-year contract. And the fees are, right now they're paying a minimum of $6.95 up to $29.95 for the residents to pay fines online. The average fee being $12.95 is what Deanna was telling me. So I reached out to official payments, told them, I'd like to amend the contract if we can, and we went back and forth through negotiations today. And about 4:30, 20 after 4, their owner emailed me and said that they're willing to do a fixed rate of $5.45 for credit cards and $3.95 for debit cards, with no change into the contract at all, not extending it, no minimum fees or anything like that whatsoever. So I reached out to Judge Salamone and Deanna. They both emailed me back and they said, yeah, please proceed with counsel to add that to the, so I got the emails from Judge Salamone and Deanna saying that they like that option of the $5.45 and the $3.95 for debit cards. So the reason I was bringing it to council tonight is for their legal department, official payments is a 3 to 4 week turnaround time. So if we waited 2 weeks, we're probably looking at 5 or 6 weeks before we get these new rates in effect. So basically all it is adding to the last page of the contract where we already have the summer and winter taxes on there. We'd be adding the 23rd District Court line onto it to have the lower rates for the residents. Official payments.
Okay, so we're not adding any link to the contract or anything like that?
Nothing at all. We're just adding the words on 23rd District Court and then those two amounts.
With this being the 23rd District Court and the city of Taylor already having an existing contract, there isn't any issues with us tying in the 23rd District Court since we're two different entities.
I don't believe so. I talked to the judges today and I talked to Deanna, and I don't believe the mayor used to an issue with that at all.
No, they both agreed to the change. So I mean, if they were opposing it and we were trying to push it, yeah, there may be an issue. But I don't see in this case that
it's just a win-win for the residents, and I'll probably save the residents probably $60,000 to $70,000 a year.
Yeah,
right? Because that was just a ridiculous amount that official payments was hurting.
Yeah, I agree. I just want to make sure that we're covered on that.
And to be clear, this was never a cost to the city of Taylor. This is just a cost to whoever's paying the violation, right? But when we ran just a hypothetical today, a $100 traffic violation, it tacked on $10 to the cost. So when we found out later that they were paying as much as $30 additional, it just seemed that nobody's going to use it if the fees are that high.
Does that fee go directly to that company?
Yeah.
Yep.
So getting it down to $4 or $5 is reasonable for a transaction like that.
Let's start with item number 6. This is to send the chief of police to the Michigan Association of Police Chiefs training conference. Did you have any questions on that? Item 7 is a motion to approve amending the 2016 Wointer Special Assessment Roll by removing $342 in Ordinance Citation charges. What was the charges for, the citation charges?
Well, Madam Chair, it was the
Certificate for rentals.
it was a rental. They're listed as a rental property instead of owner occupied, and so the ordinance department fee is a $342 charge
For
for the ticket. And yeah, I know. I'm.
So were they in violation?
No, they were not.
Okay.
No, from what we can tell, the ordinance officers used to use tough books, but they've now been upgraded to as close to my database as they can. But in this case, the ordinance officer was looking at bad information. It indicated it was a rental and non-owner occupied property. So my database,
Okay, number 8. Can we wait on number 8 till Dan gets here? Okay, number 9 is the street light fixture replacement, mercury vapor to LED, and this is for street light in the Tifa district for a cost of $11,757.
Yeah, Madam Chair, we in December approached TIF for consideration to convert some mercury vapor fixtures on streetlight poles to LED. There'll be a significant energy savings to the city and the residents for that conversion, and those 66 lights touched upon the TIF district. They approved that, so I'm bringing forward the council motion to receive the to accept the payment for $11,757.
When they do that, do they have to change the receptacle for the light bulb in any way, or they just switch out the light bulb there?
We're going to take the entire fixture off the end of the arm mass, so that whole fixture will change.
Go on, Mark.
Number 9 is number
Yeah,
10 there.
they're just talking about that.
Oh,
I don't know if we want to just swap the numbers.
I just
make
removed the
this
numbers.
10,
Yeah,
and this is 9?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, we
We
can do
don't
that.
have to change the agenda.
That's easy. Okay. Then, what is now 9? This is residential streetlight conversion project, for mercury to, for mercury vapor to LED at a cost of $296.3.
Where's that coming out of? I don't see who's paying for it.
Well, it would come out of the streetlight account. And what we have, just to give you a little background, is DTE came to the city with a proposal to, again, change these mercury vapor fixtures to LED at a cost, and that cost of the city is $242,790 after the rebate, energy optimization rebate. The annual energy savings is over $100,000 a year with that investment. What I did on the next page is I tried to put together a schedule for you to see what the cost impact would be to the streetlight account. If you see the documents of other credits. And the cost to construct the project was $374,903. TTE's got a pretty heavy labor contribution, as you can see, almost $80,000. It's actually a $78,900 credit. Because they really want all these mercury vapor fixtures off the grid because they are so energy hungry compared to LED. And then once the project is complete, there's an energy optimization rebate of $53,213. That's where it gets us down to $242,790.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
the 78,000 and the 53 are both credits?
Yes, from
Okay.
DTE. They're taken immediately off the cost to construct number. So if we did move forward, the city of Taylor would have to issue a PO for $296,003, not to be paid until completion of the project. Now, as you can see, the energy optimization rebate will be given back to the city once the project is complete. And the project for Telegraph, we already received our rebate from the Telegraph streetlight conversion project. So I believe that was $28,000. So it usually comes about 30 days after the conversion has been completed by DTE. So that ratchets the price down to $242,790. Obviously, the motion from TIF is going to pay for 66 lights. That takes off $11,757. And then also, since Telegraph Road conversion has been completed, I just received a new DTE bill today for November, and we actually got our first credit. So for 6 months, if you take 6 months of credits, it's gonna equal $82,322, which will impact the streetlight account. Okay, so that'll be less money we would pay for streetlight electricity than what we currently pay. So that takes us down to 148,711. And then we replaced some knockdown poles out on Telegraph, and DTE gives us credit of approximately $600 per pole. That's another $12,600. So really what I was trying to say here is, at the end of June, for this fiscal year, the net result into the account, taking these savings and these credits, is really $136,111 out of the account. And the annual savings is over $100,000 a year.
And that'll kick in next year?
It'll kick, no, the savings will kick in at the completion of the project. So, once we give DTE the okay, they'll have to get the contract to us, we sign it, probably completion 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah. So,
Question, Randy. Some complaints on Telegraph, are they getting those taken care of, lights out, lights flashing?
yeah, the other, they're still working on that.
So they're aware of it, it's being.
Yes.
Okay. All right, thank you. No, it's, LED's the way to go. I don't want to go down with it.